but she pisses on that dude's face. And it is like a... It's like a... No, it's like a good 15 seconds, too. And if you think I'm lying, there is video evidence. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Centerfold podcast, episode 42. I'm your host, per usual, Andre Ross Maneth. And sitting to my left, per usual, is...
Keen Features.
Where can they find us at? Keen Features.
You can find us on Spotify at Centerfold Podcast, and on TikTok at Centerfold Podcast, and on YouTube at The Centerfold Podcast, and on Instagram at Centerfold Podcast. I've changed everything to Centerfold, except YouTube when you're on The.
That is so cool, man. Today we have a jam-packed episode, so let's go ahead and get on into it.
Why are you talking like that?
What are you talking about? Let's get into it. Get into it.
I can't.
Get into it. Get into it. What are you talking about? You're dead.
It's been a long day, bro.
Oh yeah, you had a long day.
You had a long day too.
We had long days, long weeks,
long week. Let's not say weeks, just long week.
It's probably the longest week of my entire life.
I mean,
no joke. Although I did hike the Appalachian Trail twice, so I take that back.
Oh, I remember them trips. I think you used to hate them actually.
I did. In fact, the second one I remember the last day.
Yeah, I was about to say I thought the first one you didn't mind so bad.
The first one I didn't mind. The second one I remember when we got to camp, and then don't remember anything in between. I remember the last night we were camping in the forest, and then I remember when we got back. That's all I remember from the second trip.
Wow.
So, and apparently I was spitting bars in the forest. I was rapping on the trail. But,
okay.
I was really spitting. Just go ask Victor, Malachi, Anthony. Go ask them. I was spitting. You know
I slowly woke up. You were spitting. I haven't been spitting. We have been working nonstop. We have a. You want to tell them what you did though before we get into it though? We're not getting into it yet though.
Okay. Well, I was this past week. I was over down in Daytona. I was working at Welcome to Rockville, which is a big rock and roll festival that happens annually, and they have pretty big shows and pretty big guest musicians. I mean, this year they had Slipknot, Metallica, Leonard Skinner, just to name a few. So I was there doing that and working that all week.
I'm not too familiar with Rockville. I am familiar with it.
You've heard of it at least.
I've been.
You've been to it, yeah.
I've been. I just don't know the main. I don't know if Metallica plays there every year. That's what I'm saying.
They don't.
They don't.
They already announced the lineup, like the headliners for next year. It's I saw Foo Fighters, other people. Can't remember.
Honestly, if you say Foo Fighters, that's enough because rock fans gonna know what Foo Fighters are.
No, I'm gonna look it up because I want to.
Foo Fighters? Oh, who else playing next year?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I went one time. It was. It's not my kind of thing. I don't know, because concerts nowadays are just so different. And first of all, I know you saw that Travis Scott thing.
Of course.
Yeah, not sorry, but like,
just ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly, just ridiculous. No one needs to. No one should have lost their life that night.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Kiss, Korn, Guns N' Roses, and Foo Fighters.
Okay, so the bands everyone wears but doesn't know about.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta know Kiss, you know.
I can't name a Kiss song.
I mean, I can't name either, but I know I just have that Madden 11 thing going off in my head right now. They're in that. What is it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Nah, those. I think DMX used to have some of the livest concerts, from my knowledge that I know. I'm not too fond on this topic, but I do know DMX was throwing.
What is DMX? Well, when you say DMX, I think of the things I plug into the light fixtures.
You've been gone too long. You've been gone too long.
What is DMX?
You don't know who that is?
I'm telling you, I think of the things I plug into the lighting fixtures now. That's all I think about now.
X gonna give it to you?
Oh yeah,
Deadpool, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Of course. Okay.
The dude he died. He passed away from brain.
Oh wow, R.I.P.
I don't want to say he overdosed, but I think it might have been drug related. I'm not too sure. So
don't do drugs, kids. We'll live longer.
Yeah, I'm not too sure on what happened, but that makes no sense. But something that I do need to talk about. I was watching Boondocks, and you can't tell me there is a show better than Boondocks. I know you haven't seen it, but dog,
I'll get to it.
Have you? I think you've seen an episode or two.
I've seen an episode or two, yeah. I mean, it's funny for sure. I see clips all over the internet all the time, so of course it's funny, you know.
Bro,
I mean, if you can pull clips from a show, then like that's like top tier already. If you can just pull clips from it, and it's like funny, just the clip alone, it's just funny. Especially out of context clips, it's gold.
Out of context clips are gold.
Yeah.
If you can make a clip out of context, if you can make an out of context clip, you're making it, bro.
We should make an out of context podcast compilation.
I don't think we have enough of those yet.
We easily could. Are you kidding me? Sis, give me all the episodes and I can start pulling from them. And I feel like I could find enough stuff.
Honestly, I don't save the podcast.
All right, never mind.
Well,
there goes that out the window.
I've saved the first 20.
Okay, well, that's not enough.
Everything else is on YouTube because it's on YouTube.
Oh, I could just re-download the video. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, honestly, you can.
I could just bootleg the video off the internet easily.
Allegedly, it's all stuff. Yeah,
we're not copywritten. Anyone can take our stuff.
So if you're an artist, right?
Yeah.
And you make a song, and you post it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you make a YouTube video using that song, do you get copyrighted? Because how would they know it's your song?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea how that works. Look, first of all, the YouTube copyright system alone is a clusterfuck, okay? And that's clear.
What you mean?
It is clear. I mean, you were literally using unreleased music, so that's on you. But like, I'm just saying, like, I'll watch movie reviews sometimes, and the people I watch, they have to manipulate their videos in a way because if there's like a little bit of background music in the clips that they're using, copyright strike. No monetization. The video won't go up. It gets blocked.
When you said clusterfuck, I thought you meant like the system doesn't know what it's doing. I'm like, yo.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's like it's too harsh, is what I mean. You know, like relax a bit.
I mean,
or like I mean, once again, you use unreleased music, so that one's on you.
Wild.
Okay, but why though? Why did you do that? What was your thought process?
Because a lot of unreleased songs, a lot of artists don't even know those songs got released.
Well,
so for
these artists clearly knew.
For YouTube to know that his song got unreleased before he does.
No, it actually might have been the guy, because that guy, because you know, if you use like a company's stuff without the permission, like if you use a clip from Disney like that, they could come on your video and copyright strike it.
It was on SoundCloud under some kid named XX Cinema XX Dark. I just screen recorded it, dog.
I can't tell you.
I posted to YouTube, and YouTube was like,
bro, we're scouring, I guess.
And YouTube was like, nah, this is familiar. I know this. Couldn't even. I said it to Andre, I can't even watch it. Thank God I ain't posted. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. But nah, Boondocks is the greatest animated show ever. Don't talk to me about it. I actually had a couple more things I wanted to run off before we start talking about your great escape. I don't know if you want to call all that great, but
it was fine.
Would you do it again? Well, you have to do it again, probably.
Money.
That's crazy that money makes it do a lot of things.
I mean, the world revolves around money, so what else you want me to say?
And also,
you have no choice but to make money.
Also, if you also watch the Boondocks with no subtitles, a lot of the jokes will not hit. You have to watch it with subtitles too, because the way they spell nigga, bruh, they will spell it one time Niqqa, Niuqga, bro.
That also may just be a white person who did the subtitle cards, so that might explain it.
Have you seen the one clip where it was like the white man was like nigga?
Yeah. Yes, I have. I have seen that clip.
That's wild. Also, there was also a scene in the Boondocks. All right, bro. If we get into a fight, right, me and you.
Yeah.
Not me fighting you, but like it's me and you versus somebody else. So let's say somebody we can beat 2-on-1. Okay, we don't know any. Actually,
no.
Travis Davis.
Damn.
Let's say it's me and you versus Travis Davis. All right. Are we tag teaming him? Like, say you're fighting someone 2-on-1.
Yeah.
Are me and you gonna tag team him? Are we gonna do like compound moves together? We just like when I say compound,
it's gonna be that one clip where the oldest just beating up on them like, fight back, nigga, fight back. It's gonna be like that.
You were thinking like that?
Yeah.
I was thinking more of like Captain America, Bucky throwing his shield back and forth.
First of all, once again, that is some bitch shit right there.
Nah,
bro.
they
hold Iron Man in that scene. I'm just, man, they hold that man.
I'm hoping me and you have to jump somebody on. We start fighting like that. Like we start passing the weapon back and forth and boom. I was like, are we gonna like just get him? Because think about it. If you on this side and I'm on this side, he can't hit both of us at the same time. Now unless he hit us with and he knocking both out.
Unless this person we're fighting is Giannis, The Rock, LeBron, anybody like that, then easy money.
I'm convinced if me, you, and someone else tries to fight The Rock 3-on-1,
no,
I'll die.
Yeah,
both your legs would be broken off, and somebody else will just escape and they might not even
put my ass on life support.
They might not even be able to run away.
No,
they'll probably just be limping away. How many people do you think it would take to beat The Rock?
Well, John Cena.
Bro.
Yeah, I went there. Freaking WWE Super
Are we going to talk about... But The Rock won the first bout they had.
Oh, you're right.
So The Rock was getting with him, bro.
You're right.
So, real talk, how many
times have they fought?
Twice.
They need to go a third time. They need to step away from acting real quick and fight.
They're too deep into acting.
No. They I mean they're both still physically able to fight, so they can easily step away and just hop back in the ring. Maybe give them like a couple months of training and then let them get back in the ring, and they can do it.
Couple months, I promise you.
Because it's 1-1, they got to break the tie.
Honestly, because if they fight again, the first fight was an hour long. WrestleMania is like a 6-hour event.
Mm-hmm.
Their fight alone was an hour.
Awesome.
And I think the second one might have been 40 minutes. So the third one's gonna have to be like anywhere.
It's gonna have to be a 6-day event. That's what it's gonna have to be.
Oh,
you get you one round per day.
If The Rock and John Cena do face off again, who do you think would win?
I'm taking The Rock.
I'm taking The Rock.
Yeah,
too.
I'm taking The Rock.
Only because I've heard John Cena rap so much, and I've heard The Rock rap once, and it's never been better than The Rock. Why the hell? John Cena's whole persona was thug life. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Rock came in and said, "It's a Rock. You can't see me." Rock came out there and said,
"It's about drive. It's about power."
And blew anything John Cena has ever done out the waters, which is wild. That's why I hate.
Although John Cena's a better actor.
You think so?
Yes.
What's John Cena acted in?
The Suicide Squad. I'm taking John Cena and the Suicide Squad over any of the movies The Rock is in.
Over The Rock and Hobbs and Shaw?
Yes.
I like Hobbs and Shaw a lot, so that might be me being a little biased.
A little bias.
It is.
But I think John Cena in the Suicide Squad alone blows away anything The Rock has done.
Did you see the one he was in on Hulu?
What? Who? What?
The movie John Cena was in on Hulu.
What
with Adam Sandler, I think.
Oh, you're talking about the one the fucking.
It was with the black guy.
Yeah. The nigga who was in Uncle Drew. Yeah. Lil Rel. There you go, Lil Rel. Yeah, him. I haven't seen that one, but I think I'm sure he did a good job in that one too. He's a pretty good actor.
Rock is. I mean,
you can differentiate like his roles.
John Cena is way more versatile with acting than I thought he was. Because I remember watching his old movies and like.
I mean, he is, but not really.
What's that one John Cena movie like?
The Game Plan. Madison Pettis, John Cena, or wait, you told me who?
I said about? John Cena.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking about The Rock still. I thought you were talking about The Rock still. My bad.
No, I didn't realize John Cena was that versatile as an actor, and because I remember watching him like act in The Marine.
Mm-hmm.
That it's nothing. I remember watching John Cena act in The Marine.
Yeah.
And then some stupid movie called like The Chaperone or something like that.
Oh, remember he was Fred's dad in all those Fred movies?
Then he was Fred's dad.
That doesn't count though. Those don't count as movies. If we're being real, those don't count. Those do not count. You know what?
I saw something recently about Fred, bro. It's like I was actually on the podcast with someone else recently. They had me on, and it was good. And we just talked about like trying to stay relevant on YouTube. Because there's this guy, he blew up, but like he kind of chilled out. Because when he blew up because he was co-signed by someone else, which a lot of people say it's not good to blow off someone just signing you. Because then you won't know how to do it without them. Or you start to get to this thing where you're just leeching off them. So like whenever they're in your videos, that's when people watch. But if they're not watching. And so he's a hooper.
Well, I mean, it all really depends on you though.
It does.
I mean, if you're entertaining enough, then people will stick around to watch just you too. You know?
But it's a weird situation because they broke up for a while. They split apart, and then they got back. And when they got back, he was just with them too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like new, and he had his own channel too. So when people saw him, they were like, "Okay, we really just came here for," because they haven't hooped in 3 years together. So the first video he posted was them hooping with somebody they haven't seen for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's like not seeing Cash Nasty hoop for 3 years, and he shows up with Mal.
Well, I don't fucking watch that shit. So.
I was giving an example of something that you would know because you don't know what I'm talking about. So it was like that, and now he's a hooper. He does hooping content. People know he hoops, but he's like thinking way ahead, which a lot of these people really aren't thinking. Like a lot of these hoopers, I'm not trying to say they're not gonna be nothing in like 5 years.
But you're not gonna be nothing. I'll say it. I don't give a damn.
Now that's him talking. You know,
I don't give a fuck.
people are going to say,
Yeah.
Who is that guy who be saying all that?
I don't care, bro. I promise. I don't
And
care.
that's him saying that.
Come
not
to
me.
my DMs, bro. Please, so I can
Yo,
block you.
what is that cat doing?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's in the bag.
Who cares?
I can. That's
Making
money.
money.
Who?
That cat's getting in his bag.
Yeah. Bro.
Crossing up. You know what I'm saying?
Can it not rip the bag open, please?
No, it's not going to. Just lay it down.
All right, let's go with that. Yeah, John Cena versus The Rock, man. Yeah, I guess The Rock just has one figure, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it, though. He's good at it.
I mean, he's good at it. Stick to what you're good at. He's making bank, obviously. So, I mean, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Bank is an oversimplification.
Yes, clearly. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it is true.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's the same.
Are you gonna see his movie when it comes out on Netflix? I don't remember
what Kevin Hart movie.
I don't remember what it's about.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what? You know what would be cool, dude? I want to play Kevin Hart one day. When he gets to that movie, I want to play Kevin Hart.
Well,
I feel like I could.
Well, it's more like when we get our own movie, you'll be played by Kevin Hart, and I'll be played by Idris Elba. And, yeah.
That's
Sexiest man alive, Idris Elba, baby.
You know who won it this year?
Paul Rudd, dude. Okay, look. Paul Rudd.
Stop that.
Paul Rudd is universally attractive. I don't care what you have to say. That dude is attractive 100%, and I don't care. 100%.
I'm not saying he's ugly.
100%, I don't care. So who should have won it over him? And don't bring up the usual suspect like Michael B. Jordan all that BS, okay? Give me something real right now. Because Michael B. Jordan doesn't even need to win it at this point, okay? Everybody already knows, okay? So let's go.
I was gonna agree with you.
Oh, you were?
What you thought I was gonna say?
I don't know.
No, I was just saying I was literally gonna say I couldn't think of someone else.
Oh, you couldn't?
But
Has Michael B. Jordan not won yet?
he's won, like 2019.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah.
Like, think about it.
I
Ryan
know.
Gosling won.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds won.
Ryan Reynolds. That's
Michael B.
solid.
Jordan won.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who you think was the sexiest man alive ever who's won it?
Well, I'd have to look at the list.
Look at the list. Because I have mine.
Oh, say it.
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm cool with that. Dude, and Blake Lively, they're married. Good looking couple right there. Blake Lively.
And Michael B. Jordan? Who's Blake Lively?
You said Ryan Reynolds, didn't you? Blake Lively is married to Ryan Reynolds.
That's a girl? That's a woman's
Yes.
name? I didn't know that. I ain't never heard of the woman Blake. Only Blake I know the Blake who was on the podcast.
What a fucking dumbass. Okay.
So if I say Blake, you think that's a woman's name?
I mean, when I'm talking about the actress Blake Lively, then I'm not gonna know exactly who the hell I'm
Well, I
talking
thought
about.
Blake Lively was also not an answer choice to win.
What a dumbass.
You was not clear. The name Blake
Whatever.
Lively is too unisex.
First of all, Blake Lively, like, automatically, the actress, anyone would know that, okay? Anyone. I promise.
What is
anyone.
Blake Lively?
I mean, just because you're out of touch doesn't mean, that other people,
What has Blake Lively acted in?
What has Blake Lively acted in? Well,
Yeah.
let's go to her IMDb, Jamari. Let's do it.
I thought you would know what she
Let's
acted
do it.
in.
No, let's go. This is the learning experience for you. So let's go to her IMDb.
All right, I might go in one and not the other. I don't know yet.
All right, here we go.
Is she famous?
I mean, yeah. Gossip Girl.
Was she main character or side bitch?
I have no idea.
Okay.
She was in it through 2012. 2007 through 2012, so I assume
Okay, she might have been
main
main.
character, yeah. What else we got in here? A Simple Favor. I watched that. It was pretty good. Let's see what we got going on here. She was in Green Lantern.
You know what? Stop this list, bro. All right.
Ryan Reynolds in that movie too. I don't see what the issue is.
I know, but
Sisterhood of the Traveling
is
Pants.
it mad that I watched Green Lantern again and I was like,
Fucking L.
as a movie, it wasn't that bad.
To you.
As a superhero movie, bad.
As a movie in general, bad.
Nah.
Yeah. Pretty terrible.
Nah.
It's a terrible movie.
What made it terrible though? What made Green Lantern bad?
Just about everything. It fails as a film.
That didn't answer anything. What made Deadpool 2 bad?
That movie's not bad.
Wait, what are you looking up right now?
It's fine. I'm looking up the sexiest man of the year so I can pick out the best one.
Sexiest man of the year. No. I think I would have to go. I know everybody finna give me Michael B. Jordan.
So
I didn't want to say
Paul
Michael
Rudd,
B. Jordan because I thought we just assumed Michael B.
Sean
Jordan.
Legend.
No, there should be a shorter list you could look at.
Idris Elba. Fucking Blake Shelton.
No, I don't know how he got Gwen Stefani, so he must be doing something
Yeah,
right.
I guess. The Rock. David Beckham.
No.
Chris Hemsworth. I'm cool with that.
Adam Levine's a good choice too.
Adam Levine. That's cool. Channing Tatum. I don't see it, to be honest. I don't see Bradley Cooper either, to be honest. I like Bradley Cooper, though, but I don't see it. Ryan Reynolds, obviously. Johnny Depp. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Hugh Jackman. That's cool.
Nice that picture they chose.
That
They
picture
had him
was
looking good.
I mean, it's fine.
So who
Whatever.
would you go out of the people you just reckoned? We're not going to go down this entire list.
I'm looking. Matt Damon, 2007. I'm good. George Clooney, don't see it. George Clooney, first of all,
George Clooney.
he looks old as hell in every picture I've ever seen of him. He looks so old. I don't see it at all. I don't see it.
Why they got my man George? Why
Bro,
they got my
look at his gray hair.
Why they got my man George Clooney looking old in every picture
I
you
don't
see
know.
of him?
It's crazy.
He's always looking old, bro.
Matthew McConaughey, whatever.
See, it's that picture, bro.
Jude Law.
You ain't found one yet?
Who's this? Johnny Depp has won it twice, apparently. Ben Affleck. Whatever. This is 2002. This was like when he was in Daredevil, so sure. Pierce Brosnan. No. Not 2000 Brad Pitt. No.
Yo, he look like the dude from Nirvana.
He does. I think like older Brad Pitt, sure, but 2000 Brad Pitt, dude looks like.
It's because of it's the lack of a mustache.
Yeah, it is. It's throwing me off. Who's this?
All right, bro, come on.
Richard Gere.
Come on, pick something, dude.
Dude, shut up, dude. Harrison Ford, 1998.
Jesus
Hell
Christ.
yeah. George Clooney has won twice. He still looks old in this
He
picture.
still looks
It's
old.
1997 and he still looks old. All right. The homie Denzel, okay.
Who you got, bro?
Brad Pitt won in 95 too.
Who you got? There's no way you finna find somebody
Nick
old.
Nolte. Patrick Swayze, R.I.P. Tom Cruise, 1990.
All this out.
Sean Connery won in 1989. He's a woman abuser.
Jesus Christ.
Was a woman abuser. R.I.P. John F. Kennedy. JFK Jr. won in 88.
What?
JFK Jr. He
Bro,
died in a
just
plane
pick
accident.
someone.
All right, I'm going to go with... You ready?
I want to know.
Mel Gibson won in 85. I'm going to go off the books. Are you ready?
Yeah. We have knowledge now. So.
I'm going to go with... Sexiest Man Alive. Can you... Which was first? Who'd you pick again?
Bro, the best sexiest man alive ever is Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
So who you got?
I want...
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on.
My bad. I'm going to choose... I'm gonna go ahead and Harrison Ford is my choice because look, I have a long history with Harrison Ford. Okay, I have. I have a long history with Harrison Ford. Okay, if you have seen him in Indiana Jones, Star Wars, like at his peak, like are we going from the year they won, or are we just going peak? Like are we going with their prime?
We gotta go to their prime. We
gotta go with their prime. So you can make the argument that Ryan Reynolds has been in his prime since 2010, okay? Like, ever since he won 2010, it's just been up and on the up and hill, okay? I'm going with Harrison Ford in his prime, which is Indiana Jones and Star Wars, and he's a good-looking dude.
Who did he play?
Han Solo.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good-looking dude. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's a good-looking dude. So
Okay.
that's what I'm going with.
I'm not even too opposed to the answer, but we'll be
George
right back.
Clooney won it twice. Don't understand. refuse to believe. Dude looks old as hell, right? Like I'm not tripping.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know where to start, bro. But I know we can't start. Your trip to Rockville. You gotta break it down and unpack it and let me know everything.
All right, so I was the L2 on the trip, which basically means I am, if you will, the backup quarterback to the lighting department. So if something happens to the main lighting guy, then I take over to do the lights for the shows.
Hold on. How you feel about Cam Newton going to the Panthers?
Good for him. That's cool. I like it. They won, so they beat a good team. So
why is everybody a Panthers fan all of a sudden again? I don't remember seeing this action whenever y'all was losing like that.
I mean,
they
haven't been Panthers fans since 2015. So.
I know one loyal Panther fan, and that's Emery. That's the only Panther fan I know. He was going through it through the thick and the thin. I mean, he was going through it when people thought they shouldn't even be a team anymore. So shout out to you. But where are these Panthers fans coming back from? Everybody's switching up. Panthers is coming back.
I promise you no one's going to be on a Panthers bandwagon. I think you're making shit up now.
Bro,
okay.
Stop.
I mean, there might be fans of Cam Newton, but nobody's going to hop on a Panthers fucking bandwagon this late into the season where they can't gain back in their division, okay? Just fucking stop.
Oh, they're not even good enough to play get the playoffs?
No. I mean, mathematically they have a chance. Like everybody has a chance besides like the Lions cuz they're 0-8-1 right now. So, mathematically they have a chance, but they're not making the playoffs.
Okay. My bad. I'm sorry. Continue.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, I'm the backup quarterback, you know what I'm saying? But we get there. We unload, and that's like we get there like the day before we get there on Wednesday, like the day before the actual festival starts. It's from Thursday to Sunday, So I'm there, I'm unloading and stuff. We do it. It's great. I do a lot of cool stuff. I plug in feeder and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun. I have a blast. It's hot as hell outside. We're in a parking lot. By the way, this takes place in like the middle of the Motor Speedway. We've been there, you know what I'm saying? The good old Daytona 500 Motor Speedway. Shout out that nigga Travis.
Travis. He might be on my I hate that nigga list. Travis have made the I hate list.
Oh, man.
Travis is on the I hate that nigga list.
Travis. Put your phone away, Jamari. All right. Hey, Jamari, can you take out your earbuds, please? I'm sorry. Anyway. So, yeah, we're inside the Daytona Speedway. So, there are 3 main stages. There are 2 big stages where, like, the headliners play. Like Slipknot, Rob Zombie, and Metallica play. There are, like, 2 of those stages. And then we have the third biggest stage, So, we got, just a step down, So, if anybody have heard of, like, GWAR, we had GWAR on there, which is, like, the people in costumes. We had Wage War, which was actually a pretty good screamo band. I won't lie to you.
I've heard of them.
Pretty good. We had Jelly Roll, who's apparently really big. I have no idea who he is.
I don't know who that is.
But he had a large turnout. Then we also had other people, I guess. I guess they're not notable enough for me to remember.
So you get there.
So we get there. We unload. I'm gonna skip to Thursday now. So Thursday.
Okay.
It's the first day of the show. Starts off pretty normally. We have a band. Everything goes smoothly. I go up there after every performance just to check the haze fluid, make sure the haze fluid's looking good.
What's
Get
that?
up on. It's the smoke machines.
Oh.
The smoke machine. It's called haze.
I didn't even know. So how does the smoke machine work actually?
Well, basically, you have a bottle of haze liquid, and you put. And basically, there's like a screw top to it, and like has like one of those long it's like a straw basically.
Like a gas, kind of like gas. Oh, like
yeah.
You just pour it in there.
Yeah, you just pour it in there. You twist the top. You put it in the little container, and the ones we have travel in like a box. So you just take the lid off the box, and then it comes with a fan too, so like you can like blow the haze out into like into the stage area and stuff.
I thought that was just like I thought the smoke machine kind of worked like when you plug it in, that current happens, and it just happens all of a sudden. Like when you plug like.
I mean, yeah, but I also had to connect it so we can control it via the actual lighting console.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I had to connect it and all that crap, but that's not even, who cares? But yeah, it's going pretty well. And then we get to this performance, right? And it is, he goes by the name of NASCAR Aloe. Have you ever heard of NASCAR Aloe?
Nah.
Well, apparently, young people have, okay? Like Malachi knows who he is. In fact, let me play a NASCAR Aloe song. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to get copyright strike.
Yeah, you
actually, I don't know
that.
if his music is even good enough to get copyright strike because no joke, no joke, the people around me as well said that was the worst performance we have ever seen. It was so bad. All right, let me break this down for you. No joke. And I don't care about it because he is terrible, okay?
Who?
NASCAR Aloe. This guy. Now listen to me here, okay? This guy, all right, so he comes in. He's, first of all, he's wearing a skin tight, one of those skin tight net things, one of those.
Yeah,
things.
MGK wears those.
Yeah. And then his hair is completely red. He's got like a mullet, like a red mullet, okay? Face tats, whatever. And he's wearing some pants or whatever. Who cares, okay? And most of these people come with a band, right? Dude brought his DJ, like his sidekick, and a laptop. They plugged that thing in, and they went off, okay? Now, let me once again break this down, okay? So, starts off the set. He's like, yo, what's up, Master Aloe? By the way, he had the smallest crowd of the entire weekend, by the way, just so you know.
Is he a big person or?
No.
Okay, if he's
he's like one of those people that, like, got, like, clout from, like, social media. He's one of those people. And like, I'm almost convinced that, like, the people who set up Rockville saw his name as NASCAR Aloe, like, yo, this is at Daytona 500. We should get the NASCAR guy to come in because there's no way they screened him because this was awful. Okay, awful.
That's not. I could see that because you said he had face tats.
Yes.
If he had face tats, he doesn't. First of all, stop getting face tats, bro. I'm convinced I'm not getting a tattoo. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Because I want to be marketable. I want to be marketable to.
I mean, you can get a
things.
tattoo, just like put it in like, hidden.
I wouldn't even want to deal with that just because I don't know what opportunities that might come up with. I might be an underwear model. Maybe a tattoo would look nice in my underwear, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get any tattoos, sadly. Because I was considering getting one. Maybe like something that means a lot to me.
They cover up tattoos with makeup when they do photo shoots.
Yeah. I've seen it plenty of times, but I don't know. I just know I don't know. And brand friendly. I don't know. I just don't want to come off as like, because obviously.
But this NASCAR Aloe guy doesn't give a fuck. Anyway, so he got his DJ, and then he has like another hype man. He was carrying on a phone phone. He's like a social media guy or whatever.
Hype man, yeah.
Yeah, 3 people. That was it. Also, rather disappointing. Those 2 people were black, and I was so goddamn disappointed in them, bro. I was like, man, I can't believe you're hanging around this dude. All right. So anyway, right, he gets up there, right, and we have the stage set up. We brought like all the gear. We bought speakers, we got the lights, we got the mics, all that stuff. We got it all. Basically, they get a laptop, they sit on a desk, he plugs it in, they go off. So, no joke, right? No joke. When he tries to play a song, the guy on the computer, like, it's so loud, and like the 808s that we have are hitting so hard that every time they hit like a beat drop,
it made that noise.
It made that noise, but then like the audio jack would like the thing would unplug, and so every time that happened, he was on a Mac. Macs are garbage, you know what I'm saying? He was on a Mac, so every time it unplugged, the song would pause, and it happened constantly. And they were like, "I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's happening." They tried to play it off. Anyway, this NASCAR Aloe guy's up there. He's trying to play it off and whatever. No joke, okay? Dude is running around the stage, deep throating the mic. Not even joking.
What you mean deep?
He puts the mic like into his throat, and is just making noises into it. He just look with me. If you're watching on YouTube, basically, he got to hear on the mic. Okay.
In his mouth.
In his mouth, and that's our mic that we brought, a wireless mic that we brought, and he's just deep throating that thing on stage. Okay, that's our mic. And then at some point, it starts pouring down rain during a set, and like it's Florida, so it lasts for like 5 minutes or whatever. But like, he then takes our mic out into the crowd in the rain.
Did it break?
No, but it did get water into it. But it didn't break. But one of the guys, he freaking chased him into the crowd to get the mic back from him. But he ended up coming back and it stopped raining or whatever. That means dedicated. Shout out, bro.
Okay, so so now we had NASCAR Mike perform. Skip ahead to the best performance of the night. Of that day.
Well, I'm not even done with NASCAR. Okay, there's still some stuff to tell. Like I'm dead serious. Okay, so he's continuing his set.
How long was his set?
The set's like 40 minutes probably. It's not too long.
40 minutes?
Yeah.
I would think y'all would cut a scrap after that BS he's been putting y'all through.
No. We can't really. But we had a stage manager, and I don't think the stage manager would last. And also, this is like a live stream event, too. But during the set, he starts taking off his clothes. Okay, like I'm just being real. He starts taking off his clothes, and at some point, dude gets down to his underwear. He's in his underwear on stage. Not even kidding. He's just walking around on stage in his underwear. So yeah, that was NASCAR Allo. And then his hit ended. He walked off. It was awful, terrible. And that was not even the biggest headline of that day. That was what happened immediately after NASCAR Allo. Okay. So the next band went up, and this was the first day of Rockville. First day.
Okay.
And this was on our stage. Okay, it wasn't even one of the main stages. Okay, so the next band was called Brass Against. They do rock and roll covers, but they have like trumpets and stuff. You know,
covers.
Yeah, they do like covers. Then
I am not against cover bands. I think they're cool.
Yeah, but they do it with like trumpets and like all the like the brass instruments. You know.
Nah, I'm no longer interested.
All right, cool. But anyway, they get up there. The lead singer, she gets up there. No joke. I when I was backstage, I talked to her for a bit. She seemed pretty cool.
You with her up on
No,
track?
I was not. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. She seemed cool. Okay.
You get it.
No, but shut the.
How old
will
was
you will you shut up?
Well, okay.
Will you shut up?
Tell me how old
Jamari,
she
trust me. You are going to want to sit back and listen to the story. Okay.
How old is she?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind.
It does not matter at this point. Okay.
You ain't
And I will show you why it does not matter at this point.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So they get up there. They're about to go into their first song, but the lead singer, she's like. She mentions that like, hey yo, I gotta use the bathroom, but like I don't want to leave all you people out here, so I'm not gonna go to use the bathroom, because you gotta be a professional. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Be a professional. You can't just go to the bathroom in the middle of the set. Like if I got up and then, like walked out on the story right now, like what would happen? That'd be kind of lame.
Andre, you
can
can
pause it, but
you can kind of tell when you gotta use the bathroom before you start something. So why didn't
Jamari,
you just...
can you let me go, please? All right, so they're doing their stuff. They're doing their songs, okay? And, after a couple of they do a couple more songs. She's like, yo, I really got to use the bathroom, guys. I don't think you guys know how bad I use the bathroom. She just keeps talking about it. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Okay, stop. Okay, we get it. You got to use the bathroom. We get it, okay? It's like fucking go or don't.
I didn't know where this is going.
All right, and then they do a couple more songs. And then again, she mentions, she mentions it again, but this time she says, you know what, guys? I've always had a fantasy of peeing on this guy. I'm peeing on the guy's face.
What you then?
No, I was not. But I'm like, okay, that's a really weird thing to say. And there's like a lot of people at this point. Okay,
how big was her fan base?
I don't know. It was just there were like at least 50,000 people at this event. Okay, so there's just a bunch of people just walking around to like different stages and stuff. At this point, there's a large crowd. Okay, because their music wasn't that bad. They were just playing covers. It was pretty solid.
What song did they cover? You would know.
I don't know. I don't really care either because that's not even the point of the story. Okay, she's like, yeah, and then she was like, yo, anybody in the crowd want to get pissed on? People are like raising their hand because like fucking. She was pretty good looking. Whatever.
There's no way.
But yeah, they keep going, and then she's like, they do a couple more songs, right? And she's like, yeah, I want to piss on that guy's face. I want to piss on that guy's face. She points a guy out, and so they get into their last song. They bring that guy up on stage, right? And at this point, they're doing their last song. He's doing whatever. The guy, I think he has like a can or something taped to his head or something, and they get up there. They're doing their last song. The guy lays on the stage or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, right. She's not gonna pee on this dude. Or like, I'm like, she's gonna be like a water bottle or something. She's gonna pour on his face or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Oh, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, but so everyone's still doing their thing. Guys doing the lights. We're doing the audio. We also have a video board. So like we have that's what the homie Kelvin was doing. You know what I'm saying? They also have a video board, and so so like we're doing camera switching. We have cameras all over the place and whatever. And so like we have these giant video boards that are like 20 feet tall.
Okay.
We got them up on the stage or whatever. And they're doing the last song. The guy's on the ground, and she goes over to him, like squats over his face, pours her pants down, with her panties. And she gets into a squat, and it's like a good 5 seconds. Like at this point, everyone was just like, and like it takes a couple of seconds because she's in front of a lot of people, but she pisses on that dude's face, and it's like a it's like a good 15 seconds too. And if you think I'm lying, there is video evidence. That I am so serious. Jamari, I am at front of house. I am shocked.
No, she did
I am
not.
shocked. First of all, Jamari, I'm gonna do you a favor.
Show me after.
No. I'm just gonna. What's gonna happen is there's an art. It got on TMZ. Okay. Well, I'm gonna look up their band name. Okay.
No, tell me after, because there's more to the story.
All right. Well, she pisses on this dude's face, and it's like on the video board too, because like we have multiple camera angles. And the only camera angle that really worked, because we couldn't cut the black because it was live. Although I heard that they ended up cutting the feed, but like you said, they just went straight to color bar because they were like, oh my god, holy crap.
Is this the one you were talking about before?
Yes. But anyway, it's.
Are we not canceling her for peeing on somebody? R. Kelly peed on somebody.
Hold on. But so, this guy gets peed on, right? Pretty sure if you watch the video, good amount gets into his mouth, no joke. Guy gets up, totally loving it. Dude spitting out into the crowd. He's like, he gets on his hands on the stage, just like flings out into the crowd. He's like, yeah, I'm loving it. They get him off stage. This is real. They get him off stage. And the thing about it is, she did not skip a beat in the song. She just kept on singing. Kept on going. She was singing her heart out, you know what I'm saying? She kept on going. Just kept on going. Didn't miss a single beat. All right, song's over. They leave the stage. And as they're unloading all their stuff, the manager was like, even the people in the band were shocked. She had never done anything like this before. Everyone was shocked. The manager was like, "Oh my god, holy shit! I'm so sorry. I didn't think she was gonna do it." Because she was talking about for like the entire set. She's like, "I'm gonna piss on somebody," and then the manager was like, "Yeah, she's not gonna. There's no way she's not gonna do it," but she did it in front of like thousands of people. Okay,
so we go. Was that the most crazy thing that happened Thursday?
Yes.
All right, so let's go Friday.
Well, Friday we had that was like the most notable thing, right? But then Friday was normal stuff, good stuff, good shows. By that point though, nothing could really top opening night dude getting pissed on our stage,
Why are we not canceling her? Why are we not? We can cancel. Okay, the baby. The baby was supposed to be canceled.
Yeah, who cares?
Why are we canceling a comedian like Dave Chappelle? But we're not canceling her for peeing on somebody.
Well, the dude was into it, so. What else you want me to say? I got nothing else.
No, I don't like cancel culture is trying to come and go. This is when you. I
got nothing else. Okay. But then we had this band called Guar. I was mentioning them earlier. They do all this stuff with like they fucking spit blood onto the crowd and stuff like that. We had them on Saturday night. I never seen Guar. Crazy experience. There were a lot of people with that too. But Guar, they have this bit where like they fake pee on people, and they had
fuck Andre, what the fuck? What is this?
They have a bit where they fake pee on people, and at that point we had a sign on our stage. Like somebody made a sign where it was like one of those. It was like a silhouette of like these two people. It was like a person like squatting over another person like peeing on them, and like had like a X through it or something. Like one of those signs. And at this point, the news had gotten around to like major articles because you saw that one was fucking New York Post. Okay, we had TMZ and stuff like that. And the girl was like, well, they actually peed on people? That's fucked up. But they have this bit where they pretend people and they're like, all right, who wants to get pissed on? And then like they did their bit and whatever. Stuff like that. But yeah. Other than that though, Rockville was solid. And then I also want to mention, but besides the peeing stuff, I thought it was I hadn't really been to a festival atmosphere like that before. It was kind of cool because there were some bands out there like get the crowd going, like there were people like crowd surfing, which was pretty cool. Like there would be mosh pits that start forming. It looked pretty cool, and I thought it was pretty cool. How like people could just like they could have like 10,000 people just fucking
that
their heads like this.
So when I made that statement a long time ago that you like to bring up,
what's that?
I'm gonna tell you on podcast.
Hey, you talking about the Hitler comment? You got to edit that out.
Okay, we didn't say exactly, but the Hitler comment.
Okay, yeah, but there's a difference, You serious?
We're not getting that.
We're not going to get into it because I know you're wrong. But yes, that was my experience at Rockville.
Well, not Hitler. Yes, he was a bad person. We're not.
Obviously, yes, Hitler was a terrible person, and yes, terrible.
That's all we're gonna say.
Yes,
but bro, that's what I want. Okay, not like that's what I want. But like,
you want to get pissed on?
Bro, you tried that. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even say anything like.
Also, you can find this video on Twitter or YouTube. There's also censored versions on like some news websites too. So you're not seeing the censored version though.
Jesus Christ. No, but I don't even know what I was gonna say, man. That piss threw me off.
Jamari, I shit you not, bro. I was standing next to her. I was standing next to the lighting guy. We were just sitting there, you know. He was doing the lights and whatever. And like she gets to, I'm like, she's gonna like pour like a cup of water or something on him. But I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, just like that.
Bro,
I was in shock. And once again, it was on the video screen. So it was like a 20-foot version of her peeing on some dude's face.
Bro. Didn't you talk to her after that?
No, I did not.
Oh, you talked to her before?
I talked to her before that. Because I was like, oh, she seems pretty cool. She's nice.
Man, you was right, man. Don't get the snap, bro. Don't get any. How old did she look?
I had late 20s.
Man, you can still work with that. Don't be like me, because this one me. I was talking to this. I told you about this. I was talking to this one girl. Oh God. I was talking to this one girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I was walking by, and she had stopped me at this mall thing. She's like, "Hey, you wanna try this?" And I was like, "Nah." And she was like, "Oh, but I like your hat." I was like, "I like your shoes." Then we started a conversation from there on. And so not leading up to this. And so we was having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of got good, you know? And it kind of got to, okay, what's your Insta? Got the Insta. I'm getting to work, right? And she's like, I said, how old are you? She said 27. She said, what about you?
Yeah, you told me about this.
She said, what about you? I was like, I'm 23.
No, you not.
she looked at me and was like, I'm not buying it. I was like, dang.
Tragedy.
I was 19 at the time. She's like, I'm 19.
Tragedy struck.
I was like, I'm 19. And she was like,
oh, yeah, I can't do that because what does a 27-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common? Nothing.
Hold on. She said, if you was 4 years older, we might have been able to work with something. And she was fine, too. I was pissed.
Well, 23, 27, that's not too bad. I feel like 27, 19 is like, that's like major. That's almost 10 years older.
Unless you guys are both famous, which when you're famous, you can do anything.
Yeah, who cares?
27, 19 isn't bad.
Yeah.
Now
if you're both famous, you know, obviously.
But that 15, 18 don't be making no sense. I ain't going to say no names, but that 16, 20 don't be making no... 16, 20 don't make no type of sense. And the whole world know about it, and we just not talking about it.
Or you know, others.
But it's getting pushed over because you're famous.
Yeah.
You're dating a 15-year-old, and you're 19 years old, but people are gonna look over it just because you guys both have an abundance of money and you guys are able to provide.
It's pretty gross.
And you're able to provide for yourself and your families.
Pretty gross. But yeah, man. Moral of the story: don't pee on anyone, unless they have consented to it. Obviously, if you're into pee, then by all means, do you. Also, I have to comment though. She was very hydrated. That was
clear.
It was clear, real clear. Yeah, she was very hydrated. Yeah,
that's interesting actually.
Still incredibly shocked, and that was following NASCAR Allo, who got into his underwear on stage, and also somebody threw up a beer to him on stage. He tornadoed it or whatever, and threw up on stage.
I don't even know what
one beer threw up on stage, just threw it up. So we had vomit followed by piss immediately after that.
That is so
and that was the first day. So literally for the first day, for the rest of the time we were there, like anytime we went out to dinner, we would be talking about like, holy shit, that she really peed on somebody, or holy shit, NASCAR Allo was garbage.
When is the next trip you're going on?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know yet. Yeah.
Hey, but we not gonna acknowledge how you was whipping the golf cart, though.
Oh, I was whipping I was whipping the golf cart on the track. You know.
Is that your first? How you?
I was on the track. I was on the track. Yeah.
How far was you going on the track?
Well, I had to go get. I was doing like breakfast runs for everybody, so I had to go to the catering thing. But whatever. But I took the go kart and I drove past the where they do the pit stops, and so I passed by the finish line and all that kind of stuff. So it was pretty cool.
You didn't get no pictures?
No, I don't give a fuck about NASCAR.
Look where you were, dude.
Also, I was doing that by myself, so I had to go pick up this shit by myself. So I didn't have nobody to take the picture for
You
me.
said,
I could have just took like a fucking selfie or something.
if I'm on the track at the Daytona 500, I don't care who's there. I'm stopping them, handing them my phone, and saying, "Get this."
I remember somebody was freaking out because like they pointed at the place where freaking Dale Earnhardt died. Because you know Dale Earnhardt.
I don't even know.
He's a famous racer. Died on Daytona 500.
Is that why he's famous?
No, I mean he was a famous race car driver before he died.
Okay.
And then he has a son, Dale Earnhardt Jr. You know, so there you go.
And with that, we wrap the podcast up, Andre.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, hold on. So we're recording we're recording a podcast every day.
Yes.
We're on Christmas. Give a comment, Andre. You provide. So when we do podcasts, when we record a podcast every day in December, and we lacking the Christmas materials, y'all get at Dre.
Oh, you want us to have like props and stuff?
You said you was getting his hats.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. Don't even trip about that.
So, hey,
don't trip.
And also we gotta start racking up on guests.
You have a couple lined up, don't you?
I do have a couple lined up. -1. Now let's cut the pack.
-1.
Cut the podcast.
What does that mean?
Cut the podcast.
What does that mean?
Because I texted you about it the other day. I literally screenshotted you and was like, "Leave me alone."
Oh yes.
So let's wrap this up.
Okay.
We can talk about it.
Everybody, this has been episode 42 of the Centerfold podcast. One heck of a podcast. There was a lot of talk about pee today, but this has been episode 42. I was your host, Andre Ross Maneth. I did Rockville. This was my co-host per usual.
Team features.
And we will see you in the next one. I'm Huey Lewis, and that was the news.